Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is one of those moments where you honestly have to stop, blink twice, and ask yourself, is this real journalism, or are we being punked? Because what we're seeing right now from the UK media is not just embarrassing, it's desperate. For years, the British press has gone out of its way to prop up Kate Middleton. They've praised her outfits, her posture, her facial expressions, her ability to show up for brief appearances, and even her ability to exist. Ordinary actions are framed as extraordinary accomplishments. Minimal effort is presented as heroic duty. But here's the thing. It's no longer landing. The public isn't buying it anymore. And instead of asking why the strategy has failed, instead of reassessing their narrative, the UK media has done something truly absurd. They've hired a fortune teller to predict Kate's future. Yes, a fortune teller. Let that sink in for a moment. This is how bad things have gotten. The usual puff pieces, stage photo ops, and glowing editorials are no longer enough. So now, instead of evidence, accountability, or analysis, they're turning to astrology. They want anyone, to tell them how Kate is going to maneuver through 2026. And what's funny is this. They didn't need to do that. They could have saved their money, because anyone who's been paying attention can already predict exactly how this year will go. We can do it right now, for free. Here's my prediction. There will be another autumn campaign, another winter campaign, another summer campaign. Carefully staged photos, glossy edits, and dramatic headlines praising Kate for showing up briefly before disappearing again. There will be multiple vacations framed as private recovery or family time. There will be very little actual work, but a lot of language about impact, quiet dedication, and behind-the-scenes efforts. And yes, the illness narrative will continue to be leaned on heavily. Not for transparency, not for accountability, but as a shield against criticism. This isn't cruelty. This is pattern recognition. We've seen this play out for years. So when the media acts like they need a psychic to tell them this, it just shows how unserious the entire operation has become. According to H magazine, Kate is expected to be the leading royal star of 2026. Pause. If Kate truly is the leading royal star, then that institution is in more trouble than they're willing to admit. The astrologer claims January marks a milestone year. May supposedly places Kate at the centre of hearts and minds. Autumn will be a period of hard work, followed by a triumphant re-emergence later in the year, complete with public praise and personal fulfillment. But let's strip away the poetic language and translate this into reality. Hard work means a short burst of appearances. Emerging fulfilled means glowing headlines for minimal output. Feeling the strain means more time off. That's it. That's the prediction. Notice how vague these predictions are. They're designed to be unfalsifiable. No matter what Kate does or doesn't do, the media can claim the astrologer was right. Disappear for months? She was pacing herself. Appear briefly? She threw herself into her work. Criticism arises. The public loves her. No tangible results. Personal growth happened inwardly. This isn't astrology, it's PR with crystals. And the fact that this is being treated as a legitimate news angle should concern anyone who cares about media integrity. William isn't spared from this predictability either. Expect another pledge, another carefully worded speech about the environment. Another moment meant to look statesmanlike, but change nothing. It's all safe, all controlled, all boring, and that's the real issue. If William and Kate were genuinely compelling, the media wouldn't be so obsessed with dragging Harry and Meghan back into the picture. They wouldn't be constantly pushing narratives about reconciliation or bringing the family together. They need the Sussexes because they generate interest. William and Kate generate obligation. Even rolling out the children isn't working anymore. For years, the press leaned on family optics to boost engagement. Carefully timed appearances, coordinated outfits, soft-focus photographs. But even that well has run dry. The kids don't move the needle anymore. The novelty is gone. And when children can't carry the narrative, you know the brand is failing. So now we get astrology. And the comments online prove it. People aren't impressed, they're laughing, they're calling it nonsense. They're pointing out that the same predictions have been recycled year after year. One comment nailed it. If the taxpayers are paying, I'd be having a great year too. Exactly. It's easy to look successful when there's no pressure to perform and no consequences for under-delivering. What really stands out is the double standard. If Harry or Meghan were associated with a fortune teller, the outrage would be non-stop. Headlines would scream about irresponsibility, unseriousness and manipulation. But for Kate, it's framed as charming, insightful, fun. That's not journalism, that's favoritism. And people are tired of it. This isn't just about one article or one astrologer. It's about a media ecosystem that has lost its credibility. Instead of asking hard questions, they're manufacturing praise. Instead of demanding results, they're consulting horoscopes. This woman is being positioned as a future queen. And instead of scrutiny, we're getting vibes. That should alarm everyone. So let me ask you, because clearly you don't need psychic abilities to see what's coming. What do you predict Kate's year will look like? More disappearances? More glossy photo ops? Another carefully scripted return? Drop your predictions in the comments. Let's see who actually understands the pattern. At the end of the day, the UK media didn't need a fortune teller. They needed honesty. And that's the one thing they seem unwilling to provide. Here on this channel, we don't rely on astrology, we rely on observation, memory, and accountability. If you appreciated this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more unfiltered royal commentary, and join the conversation below. I'll see you in the next one.